Leaves the B site wide open for the taking.
Being planted as we speak, Diha with a quick double dink onto niko. Starting strong for ENCE. This retake being lined up from OG. They at least have a kit. Smoke is out, but they're taking damage. They're returning fire onto Spinks, though. Now Madden's getting kills through the smoke.
It's a little bit mad across the board as the pistols try and charge on in, and even 3-on-3, but Valde rips Madden's head off to at least keep it competitive as Diha is left 1v2. Nexa just straight sticking this bomb. He knows it's planted on an off angle, and there's nothing Diha can do. Valde holds on, hits the headshot. Nexa lands the defuse.
Dangerous for ENCE here with 40 seconds remaining. niko tucked in, but he's going to swing in towards short. Early frag is found, and now they know almost certainly it's this B play. Good shot from Valde, playing back from bench. Mantu here to help, and the rifle's looking solid on the hold so far. Valde turns back for another one, and another clean round for OG to start this game.
Bomb will go down, and OG really just need to hold their angles and bide their time because Flames is not going to be expected this quick on the backstab. There's no way they're watching for it. Flames with the clean headshot. Diha now his next issue. Behind that backbench, he will find the trade, but again, there's just not enough men in the site itself. It's a 1v4, make it none v4. niko, free trade, and Diha actually takes advantage to catch niko right as he's looking for the rifle. And Mantu trying to stabilize things with a big flick onto Madden. Needs the next shot, but he can't quite land it. Diha's in with the punishment, and now Nexa looking very lonely on this A site. Too many angles, not enough time. ENCE finally finding some purchases. Valde yet to die to try and find the 1v3. Nice spray down, connects the second, and it's all onto Diha. 1v1, Valde smoked off. Desperately spamming through that smoke, trying to find some kind of connection. He hasn't got a defuse kit. You have to imagine Nexa had one inside of the site. As Diha looks to reset, jumps into those triple boxes. Bomb well planted for him. Valde down on 47 HP, looking to make it 10-0. Diha hides within the site, just plays for the time, plays for the angle. Valde has got so many spots to check, and he just misses the one that Diha's in. He's a little isolated this time. The support from short not really there, so he tucks deep, deals with Snappy on the charge. The MAC-10 now down. He's got a lot more problems where that came from, and somehow he keeps delivering. Finally burnt out, and that may well be the kill that ENCE need to get into this site. Madden dealing with the rotating Nexa leaves Mantu and Flames in the 2-on-3. Orpa going the long way around through the apartments. Flames looking to make his way out of the kitchen. That HE, if it lands right on Madden, will deal with him, but it's 1 point of health. Flames will find the first headshot. Manages to split the defenders. Hades trying to support his man, and they double peek him beautifully. Clean timing. Nexa trying to be aggressive and proactive into the ramp, and Madden turns at the worst possible moment, but the spray of the FAMAS betrays Nexa, and that's it. If he gets that second kill, it's bomb down. This round feels viable, but as always, the FAMAS is a traitor to all CS players. Nexa can't quite rein it in. Valde, whilst he gets one, it's all about the exits, and Hades is going to give him none of that. ENCE level things out at 4 apiece. Supporting from CT does deal with Snappy initially, and with Valde catching the lurk of Madden on that secondary AWP, this starts to fall apart. Flames is waiting for a flashbang to get him in. Still 1 minute and 10 left on the clock. There's still by no means a guaranteed commitment here from the boys on ENCE, but as Flames deals with Diha, it goes from bad to worse. That drops the bomb in no man's land, and they keep on charging through. Spinks trying to clutch up, but it's a 1-for-1 again.
Yeah, I think for OG, good to see that they're able to stop this more of a contact play, because it kind of looked like ENCE were going to be able to get out onto A and get into good positions quite early.
Valde's going to be trusted to hold it solo, and with that smoke, he's going to have no vision over the site at all. Snappy, perfectly timed backstab. He will be traded, but he's opened up the B site almost single-handedly. Valde trying to charge on in is punished brilliantly by Hades, and again, the T side swing it back their way. Mantu and Nexa,
because he knows how powerful that position can be to cut off those rotations. And so even if you were coming back to A, that would be a powerful position to have. But even as you go in for the B play, you can cut off the rotate.
Suggest this is going to be another Palace pop. It's usually saved for the ecos, but they're going to give it a go here. Nexa under dark. He's lost his teammate. Make it 2 of them. Picks coming left, right, and center. They've just charged in. 3 1v1s. They take all 3 cleanly, and that's the round.
We've got this angle from Valde again. He's going to go back towards kitchen, but he hears the players close by. ENCE moving in. Valde's position given away, and Diha's already close by. niko should be fine in his spot, so at least one gun saved. The money is okay for OG.
Tries to play a timing, be a little cheeky with it. It's a 1-for-1, but it's worthwhile at the moment for the TT side. Given how little they've brought into this, the more 1-for-1s, the better. Mantu able to trade the death of Flames to keep it even in the 3-on-3, and ENCE still stalling in this mid area. Has done one better. The MP9 up close has made it a man advantage for OG. And this was not a round that ENCE could afford to be losing. Mantu with one more, and it's all Hades. All power as he deals with the first. Valde's got an AK in towards jungle. They know he's got a plant now or never. He comes off of it, and Valde punishes. OG, this was the save. This was the round to get a couple of kills. Finders keepers and all that. Man advantage, make it too snappy again. One mistake, it's quickly corrected by ENCE, and again, this starts to look very awkward. Valde and nykytilan trying to turn the tide. Valde swings wide though, and that opens him up to the AWP. Man advantage back the way of the T side. ENCE trying to clear this as a unit, and Hades smells a rat. Wallbang connects, and it leaves it all onto Flames. Another clutch arse of the youngster.
Spink sticking with the bomb. They got loads of money, so you might as well make sure.
Conjured up with a little bit of magic from Madden. We wanted him to show up, and he's doing just that here. It's on to Flames again to have the hero hold. It's a 1-for-1, and that might not be enough. Nexa at least able to catch the bomb in transition, and that isolates the fights for him. A big triple spray down as Diha is left 1v2 in the last round of this first half, knowing that Diha will look to clear every possible corner, and then right as he looks to plant this one down, Nexa will strike 8-7. He's just snuck his way out the ramp. Madden under dark. It's an awkward angle for the USP. He's waiting for the flash. He's popped 3. Can't connect on any of them, though, and Flames immediately there with the punishment. Hades desperately trying to stabilize things. Has got a lot of damage, but it's not the kill, and the kill is what he needs because Flames will not ask twice. Mantu on the drive-by makes it a 2-on-4. It's snappy. Desperately trying to get these Julies to sing, but again, it's too many targets. Even with 2 guns, he can't connect onto all of them as Diha is left. Tapped away. Wallbang down to 8. He thinks there's a flank. It's a nice kill for 1, but thank you and good night. OG taking a leaf right out of ENCE's playbook. Madden finds the connection onto niko, and there's a couple of tag players on the board as well. Valde doing what he can to stabilize. Spots out the player inside of that smoke as well. Spinks has to back away just a little bit. They look to get this bomb down, but again, the trades are coming through. Diha finds another headshot to keep it close. Low HP bars on Diha, and Madden will give OG some hope that they can get through this one okay. Madden really has just tucked himself into the corner, make sure he's not possibly wallbangable as Diha again finds more damage, but he's now last alive. There's multiple targets. He'll deal with one. The damage is good. It's not quite what ENCE would have wanted, though. Diha not quite able to find the heroics. Just a bits and bobs. Charity shot by. See what you can get. Handful of bits and pieces, but it's going to be rough for them to get anything done. Spink's at least able to connect onto 1 with the Deagle, but those Julies don't tend to do so well when your opponents have got full armor, so the frags do start to go against them. Diha still finding work. Does get the connection, the headshot onto Mantu. Will finally get it done, and Valde with the aim punch will finally dispatch of Madden, so a lot of work to do, but he's up for the task at the moment. Spotted out. Flames absolutely flying through the air to get onto the side, but they've still got to deal with Snappy. He'll get one. Good damage onto niko as well before he goes down. The man advantage and HP to boot. Half-heartedly holding it, but his head should very quickly become visible here. There's the spray down. He looks for the second, and he connects it clean. Smooth retake. Flames the only player to get anything at all.
Both of those have been the real standouts for their respective teams. Diha looking to get involved early on mid. He's got the AK. He's got 2 headshots before he's traded.
That's absolutely disgusting from Diha out on short. Somehow comes out with the man advantage for his team. Spinks, though, can't get caught with nade in hand. Manages to bail himself out. niko, yes, he finds Snappy, but he takes a dink for his trouble. Not that it matters. Everyone's hitting headshots today. Nobody cares about health. niko rips the skull off to make it an even 2-on-2, and with the smoke down, that enables the plant as well. He'll go for it, given he's low HP, but Madden has no idea where Valde is. Leaves himself wide open to it. niko, yes, he's spotted on the corner of that smoke. Yes, Valde's spotted too, but can Hades isolate them? Orp sneaking around, waiting for the fading smoke. Both players pincering in, and it's Valde who finds the connection. A little bit of magic from just about everyone there. Initially, it's Diha, then it's Spinks, then it's niko, and then Valde mops up. 4-on-4, ENCE know they need this round. This would be an absolute gift. We saw OG get away with one in the first half, but Mantu's looking to make it more and more impossible for ENCE. Picks off Hades, niko chimes in. And again, this feels like it's starting to fall apart.
A bit more of what I am used to expecting from Madden. He was going for more of those aggressive mid plays and those connector pushes.
He's got a Molotov as well. If he gets that out, that may well shut the round down single-handedly. Flames making all the noise he can as Madden is going to be tested in a major way. Diha swings beautifully, and this becomes a very one-dimensional attack. All three players for OG trying to make their way out of the ramp. Double molly onto Madden. He will burn alive, and that's the first kill they get, but they're running out of time, and Diha knows it. Swings wide, delivers the kills. This is the round that ENCE so desperately needed. Valde will at least make it a little more expensive, but they're going to look to kill him after time. Hades tried to wait for it. I'm not sure if he quite got it. Looking at the economy, I don't think he did, but he sat on that shot for a long while. And Spinks is the next man to look to aggress, and oh my goodness, Man2 can't be bailed out in time. Yes, Valde finds the trade, but it's a split second too late. It's 1v1s all across the server now.
Oh, niko sneaks in for that frag now. Hades knows. Is he going to be able to get the right angle, though? He tries to fall back, but Nexa emerges at just the right time. And does Snappy want to go for this? The 1v2 feels doable.
With Valde now sat in towards Sandwich, it's going to be impossible. Nexa swings on, impeccable timing. 14. And they're just going to creep. They're just going to creep on out of connector. Madden's got no idea what's coming for him. They're losing players left, right, and center. Diha almost dropping a 30 bomb here. He's trying to hold on. He and Snappy remain the last bastions of the defense, however, and as that bomb goes down, they've got a decision to make. But somehow OG have threaded the needle on a timing there. They've just wandered out con. They've just played contact. And nobody was watching it for ENCE. Lives to try and contest mid, but Flames is so ready for it. He's so ready for everything. Spinks tries to swing. He tries to save his in-game leader, and Flames, whilst initially not aiming in the right area at all, is still able to adjust. niko finds Madden as he looks to wander out the A ramp as casually as can be, and this is a demolition job. OG. Now the stalling starts to come through. Smoke used to extinguish it means they've got to go out onto this site blind. 2 flashes. That's all they've really got. They flash Man2 off. He dives back in. That's it. 16-10. OG take it from ENCE, and they take it in electrifying fashion. You called for it. You asked for it. And they're going to keep on pushing through. Flames is holding this. He gets the first, pins him to the wall.
I'm sorry.
Second.
I cursed them.
He jinxes the Julies. Flames gets both kills. That's $600 on the ground. niko just charging on through, finds the next. OG. They're just picking up where they left off, baby. Bomb will go down. 2-on-5. Snappy at least able to deal with one. Nice clean headshot to start things off, but he needs so much more where that came from. Valde lurking in the back lines. P250 rips the head off of Spinks, and Snappy, well, how much can you realistically ask of him? He hasn't even got armor, man. He dropped those Julies. He tried to enable his team, and Flames showed just what he thought of that. OG have the pistol.
Well, we'll find out if the Deags can come through for ENCE. I said earlier, I think they've got a couple of very capable players with the Deagles. Madden unfortunately flashed away early. OG getting some good ground onto this B site.
Multiple players here, at least for the CT side, but as Man2 deals with Diha, nobody else is close. Nice shot from Madden, but again, the trade is immediate. Man2 continuing to frag out. Spinks and Hades doing what they can, and they keep it competitive one-on-one now, as Nexa has to bail his teammates out. The Deagle spam can get anywhere near this T side of OG at the moment. It's a straight pop. Nothing clever, nothing special. Hades, yes, he'll pick off Flames at the extremities, but OG, again, they're not going to be fussed. Like you said, this map traditionally has been very CT leaning. So the fact they've managed to start 4-0, and the fact they're still finding that brawly playstyle that was so successful on Mirage, these are all going to be massive pluses for OG. Going to be fast lane control again. Madden trying to contest it, but he's blind by his own teammate, Diha. That flash needed to be quicker, bud, and now D has flashed himself. niko leading the charge and doubling it up again. Hades swings and he can't do a thing about it. Spinks at least is ahead of the mollies as he makes his way into short, but Nex has seen him. Nex is calling this. The reinforcements are coming. They're flanking him from everywhere. He gets one, but it's very short-lived. Snappy's position now known as well. The backstab, it's messy from Valda, but it's got him absolutely pinned in, and niko will have him. A fifth. So the man advantage doubles. Next to the next to run the gauntlet, and Snappy is there on the angle to back his teammate up. 2-on-5 for niko and Mantu now as they try to just slow crawl their way out. niko looking crispy as ever, has dealt with the first. Spinks blinded up, still gets the kill though. And it's niko, he's looked good, but he's not looked this good. One and done. Diha quickly there for the trade, and as soon as it... OG looked to strike. There's now a lot of presence here. They spent a lot of time lining this up, and that's allowed these CTs to rotate in. Spinks spotted. Flames knows he's there somewhere, but he can't quite find it. Damage is good. Kill not quite found as he continues to spam, and Spinks on through double. The pop flash is perfect. He'll be put down, but Hades is there to back his man up again, and that's bomb down. Out in no man's land. Valde is a long way from home on this flank, and he's been spotted as well. Diha knows exactly what's going on here. He smells the rat. Mantu still remains in charge of cave for now. It's going to be on to Valde to get both of these. He's crispy for the first, but that bomb is still nowhere. And with 20 seconds left, Valde is still stuck. Diha holding him pinned. He'll get the frag though. Valde, both of them. That was a 2-on-1 straight up, and it leaves Hades on his own. Nothing he can do. OG, how do they get away with that? It's a way out in towards mid. He's going to be charged down here. They want the pace increase again. It Spinks on the FAMAS, gets at least one. Nexa will trade, but this angle from Snappy's unexpected, so the man advantage is now there. Make it two. Hades beautifully executed between him and Snappy to find themselves a critical series of kills. Mantu will flick for at least one, grabs the second, and now it feels like we got a series on our hands. Very nearly hits the flick. Whoa, second time he does. 1v1 now. Snappy, you got to get this. You cannot afford to give Mantu these kind of chances. The bomb is at Snappy's feet. A 1v4 on the line for Mantu. And the longer he waits, the more fidgety Snappy gets. He wants the angle and he gives it to him. 1v4. Mantu is having none of it today. And Madden trying to be cheeky. Inside of his own smoke. Flames is right there, but he doesn't land it. Flames, how are you that quick? Buys them a 3-on-3. The smoke will keep Diha out of it. That'll be the B site up for grabs, and they're going to keep on pushing. Hades, timing is everything. Nice headshot. That's a rifle. And maybe, just maybe, ENCE can start to stitch this round together. Hades finds another critical kill. It's chaos, but Hades wants his own clutch.
Madden's still on the site with the AK too. Peeks into them. Lovely work from Madden. Just ripping them apart.
Just what you need. A little bit of a confidence builder against the pistols. Then the whiff spray, but that's okay. You go back for more. Diha's there to back you up now. Lovely stuff from ENCE. Clean, smooth sailing. And they'll reroute. They'll look to take this up close and personal, where the Glocks have the most potential to do work. In towards these caves, they charge. Diha starts firing before they've even rounded the corner. Madden's there to back his man up. There's a frag on the board at the very least, and they've got an isolated Diha, so there's the second. But as the bomb makes its way across, it will be picked off by Hades. Flames on a recovered rifle at the very least. Does have bomb as well, but Hades continues to pick off the fights. Mantu low on HP, doing all he can, switching to burst fire to try and find the connection, but...
See if OG decide to try and take it later on, because Spinks is already established. Playing anti-flash, looking for the early fights. Good on one, good on two. It's Snappy there to help him. And successful in the early fights.
Lovely stuff. Flames doing what he can, but there's just too many targets. This is what we needed from ENCE. A show of force, a show that they can compete. Hades leading the charge. Spinks not far behind at all. Go left. Just to see what he can get done. Spray down, not connecting. Spinks puts him to bed. 6 on the board for ENCE. Economy, again, breaks for OG. It's a nice setup. Smoke, though, starts to make it a little more awkward. Diha still in this cubby, trying to stay alive, trying to buy time. The spray down's good for one, but Flames through the wall will trade it. course he will. Why not? Bomb down on the floor for now. Picked up by Mantu. That will be the plant. Open 2 rifles. Snappy charging through the smoke, knowing how critical this round is. And now Flames is stuck. He knows that smoke to his right is going to fade any moment. He needs his captain to bail him out of this one. They're playing close. They're trying to be cheeky with it. And they are going to catch a timing for a split second, but Snappy reacts well. And Flames is left on his own, only able to get the first. For a split second there, you believed OG could pull off the impossible, but a couple of nice deagle shots is all they will land. We level out at 7 apiece. Timing on this is going to be everything. The wallbang very nearly lines up for them. It's an all-banner rifle looking to swing. Madden with the freebie. Mantu boosted up. The trades come through frantically, but they favor the CT side. A 2 for 3 leaves niko and Valde clutching at straws. The bomb dropped outside B. That still has to be recovered. Tag down. Very little room for maneuver now, and the rotations coming in will rip his head clean off. Valde left. They haven't asked too much of him in this half. He looks like he's heard the footsteps. He's clearing this meticulously. Hades not holding for the close peek, but he turns 8-7.
How will it go on the T side? niko swinging and tapping to the face of Madden.
Oh, no.
That's the duel he's got.
niko is feeling it. He is feeling it. Finally, he's put to bed by another player who's been having an electric series so far in Hades. Spinks will pick up the jewelries. He'll pick up the mantle that's dropped to him. See if he can get something with it. Tagged down through the smoke by Nexa. He's spamming away, but not finding any connection, and they're looking to back out now. These footsteps should be heard. Valde is there. Is here. If he swings now, he denies plant, but he goes for the wrong fight. He goes for the wrong man, and Spinks up close can't quite connect those jewelries. Man advantage back the way of OG. That bomb planted in the open, but the kills keep on coming. It's Snappy. Down on 19 HP, up against 2. Bomb not in a great spot for him, and Flames knows it. He's got the kit. He's just going to stick this out. There's nothing Snappy can really do about this. He knows the angle roughly, but not precisely enough. Mantle will put him down after the diffusers come in. OG.
You get the bomb plant, you get 3 AKs in this round, and realistically, ENCE themselves have every chance of making this happen, but that's big damage and a kill from niko. Spinks able to trade, but he takes significant damage. Oh, another kill from Spinks.
I've been drinking. I would have spat out my water there. Valde at least trades it. But he doesn't expect... Oh, he does. Flames drops. Bomb is dropped behind the boxes. So OG aren't going to contest the bomb itself. More the swing into mid, and Valde is looking crisp. Big kill found. Flames spots out Hades as well. Calls for the support lines. Valde, every time he's called on, delivers.
That I've been casting with you. Here we go. B play with the Mac 10. Yeah, I know. Listen. It's late. It's a slaughter on the B side. My God. It's cool for the quick B play with the Mac 10 leading the charge, but they've been absolutely annihilated. Hades with 1 through the smoke.
Mantu just starting to work his way up, and he catches him in transition for a split second. It looked like Hades was going to get away.
Flames. Like a dangerous game.
Looking to boost up, and Madden's got it. Flames checked it once, but not the second time, so he'll go down for free, and that leaves this B bomb site very shakily held. It's going to be Nexa to do what he can, and he does it all! All 3 kills on the spray down. Wants the 4th, and he'll get it as well. Another situation that just should not be allowed to happen. That should just never happen. Okay, Hades wants a situation of his own. Clean 1D on the flick to deal with Mantu, but Hades, you can't do that. Valde will lock. Wants to fight this as well. There's 4 players waiting for him. Flashes come through. He spots out multiple. Spray down, connects onto both. Madden has to run him down and realizes it. Managed to at least find the trade. But it's the man advantage again, the way of OG. That opening aggression so well timed. Still a minute and 15.
That double flash is so cool. Yeah, loads of time. That double flash is so cool because you're never expecting 2 players at mid to be lining up 2 flashes in succession like that.
And the numbers thin. 2 on 4 now. Nexa has lain in wait for so long. Hades is wise to it, but they're quickly thinned. 1 frag is all they manage on the entry. OG again looking electric. It does leave this B site a little less occupied. Fast pop is going to be called. Flames and Nex are here, but the utility flying over the top is going to make it very awkward for them. Snappy charging him down. Good shot. Flames trades through the smoke, but that bomb is going to go down. 4-on-4. This time they've got a chance. Snappy dinked up, but these CTs are a long way from home, and Hades on the flank has got Flames pinned. Man advantage immediately traded through the smoke. Man2 just can't miss at the moment. That bomb is ticking, though, and Snappy remains in place. The spam through, not connecting, and Man2 does again. The man advantage swings back. That bomb a long way gone. Spinks, if he can get a couple of kills, should secure this. He gets one. They know where he is, but they can't afford to chase him. niko grabs it, and it's onto Hades. You wouldn't want anyone else in the clutch, but Man2 hits the no-scope. Not like this. Oh, they had so little time, but OG have done it. 15 on the board. Man2's bullets are magnetic. They're heat-seeking, man. He can't miss. He's got the free kill. Spinks is done for. Valde's got long control. They know this has to be B now. It's only place on the map that ENCE can go. The response to losing A is more aggression, and it works out perfectly. 3-on-5. This is it. This is for the map. This is for the series. niko trades 1-for-1, but that's good enough. He's taking the attention away from Nex. Adiha has no idea what's coming. Snappy doesn't expect it either. It's GG. 16-9. A clean 2-0 as OG qualified for the main stage of Katowice. And what a way to do it. To put